It's the weekend board games edition. Man, everything is terrible. And we just got to get through it and be together. I don't know exactly. I didn't have a prepared statement here. Um, you know what I'm talking about. Everything's awful. And so let's, get through it together and play some board games in the meantime. And that is not me being dismissive of anything that's happening. But for now, I'm just going to recap the board games. So, this is Tubbs Plays Games. I am Tubbs. I play games. I like games, and so I talk about games. And this is the Week in Board Games. It's my weekly recap of everything I played over the past week. If you are watching this on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, please go to the other two and like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things you do to engage and feed the algorithm. If you play board games on Board Game Arena, so do I. I'm J.R.R. Tubbs, and I'd love to play a game with you. So, let's get right into the games. Started out with a game night at my buddy's house, one of our game group, and we kicked off the night with a few games actually, of Catch 33, which is a brand new dexterity game. Which is from Buddy Pal Games. You slide dice up this ramp and let them fly. You're trying to get them in that middle cup. Points happen all kinds of different ways. This game is fantastic. I absolutely adore it and cannot wait to play it again. From there, we moved into our main game of the night, which was Poseidon, which comes from Z-Man Games. This is an 18xx game. You know my board game group loves 18xx games. This one is different because there are no trains, boats, and takes place in ancient Greece, and it was very cool. I'm proud to say this was my first victory at an 18xx game, and I played about 50% of it for myself. So, my friends are very good about giving advice, helping you to learn the game, and I would say I made 50% of my decisions all by myself. And was able to get the victory, which was a point of pride for me. So I would not say I'm great at these games yet, but I'm still learning. A few nights later, we got together with some of the board game crew for Thursday Crew, and we kicked that event off with a little bit of Space Space. Space Space is from AEG Games, and it's a dice rolling game of sorts. And you purchase these cards, or you roll dice and get the resources on the cards. And you're trying to build up your space base to produce more resources, push up on these different tracks, and be the first person to cross the 40-point barrier. This game is so good, and man, yeah, I play it all the time on BGA. I'm an arena player on BGA for this one. Love it so much. Next up was our main game for that evening, which was Aquaria. Aquaria comes to us from Capstone Games. I was given a copy of this game to review. Stay tuned for that review probably later this week, maybe next week. But this game is, I don't want to spoil the review, but it's very good. I really, really enjoyed the action selection. I will talk more about it in the review, but it was a good game. Tomas Holik does not miss, as far as I know. Next up was Don't Llama Dice, which is from the good Dr. Reiner Knizia and published by Amigo Games. It's just a push your luck game. We had a good time with it. There's not a whole lot to say about it. I mean, I love the good doctor, and yeah, this was fun. My son and I had some downtime on Friday afternoon. He had a snow day, and actually he had a sick day. He was not feeling well, and it was a snow day. Once I was done with work for the day, we had just received a new game on the porch, literally that morning, which was Holiday Hills, which is from Chris Crouch Games. It's a brand new Kickstarter, and it's fun. I like it. It is fiddly, and there's a lot of setup to it for a pretty quick game. But we did enjoy it. I could see playing this again. Sunday morning, we continued our tradition of bagels and board games. This is where I go get bagels for either my wife and I, or in this case, my wife, my son, and I. And we play a board game before I or my son and I head off to our Sunday board game meetup. We cracked into Tokaido. Tokaido was also given to me to review by Stonemeyer Games. You can stay tuned for a review of that coming up in the next couple weeks. We got to our Sunday meetup, and my son and I were the first people there. Weather was pretty bad, so we were able to get there first. And while we were waiting for other folks to trickle in, we played a game of Wonder Bowling. Wonder Bowling is from It's in Games, and it's just a dexterity game where you're kind of simulate bowling, trying to knock over a certain amount of pins with this little wooden banger thing by hitting the side or top of the box. Great fun. Next, we played Jamaica, which comes to us from Space Cowboys. This is a racing game where you roll some dice, choose a first and a second action based on the dice, and do the thing. I really liked it. It was very cool. You know, it's a simple game, something you can play with your family, but it's very cool. Following that, we played some Pina Coladas. Pina Coladas comes to us from Crocotame Games, or Aiello Games, actually. I'm sorry. Crocotame is the artist. Forgive me. Aiello Games makes this. It's a Yahtzee game of sorts. I was made fun of numerous times because I've never played Yahtzee. And when I was describing the rules, I was describing the rules of Yahtzee and not knowing it. But it's an excellent game. Big fan. I did forget to get a picture, but we also played Jungo, which is from Happy Camper. It's very similar to Scout. It's a hand-shedding game, which I really, really enjoy. I'm not sure if I consider it a Scout killer the way some people do, but it is very good. And then we moved into a game of Etherstone. Etherstone is from Thundergriff Games, and has very similar vibes to, or very similar play to Res Arcana. I tried to catch that before my Alexa talked to me. Yeah, I like this. It's a tableau building game of sorts, and yeah, I liked it. I think I need another play before I can expound more on it. And that evening after dinner, my son and I decided we wanted to play one more game, so we played a game of Flip Tunes. I let him pick. He picked Flip Tunes. Boy loves Flip Tunes, and I can't blame him. Flip Tunes is great, and it comes to us from Thunderworks Games. And that is all the games that we played this week. Last thing that we need to do is announce the ultimate game of the week. For those of you who are unfamiliar, the ultimate game of the week is essentially, I started a hashtag on Instagram called Game of the Week, where the board game community nominates their favorite game they played that week. And then I gather all of those together, and on Monday morning I post the entire list on my stories, and the community has 24 hours to vote for their top 3. Whatever game gets the most votes is the winner. This week, my brain's all over the place, guys, forgive me. This week, the winner is Wingspan. Wingspan was nominated by Meeple.May. We all know Wingspan. If you're watching a thing about board games and you don't know Wingspan, go check out Wingspan. It's a very good game. Yeah, congratulations to Wingspan for winning Ultimate Game of the Week. So that's going to do it for another week, and stay tuned. May have that Aquaria review ready for you this week, depending on how things go. It's my birthday on Thursday. I took the day off work, and that may be a perfect time for me to shoot a review. So we will see what we can do. Until then, please take care of each other, and I will talk to you soon.